Well, let's get the game loaded up. Hopefully it'll load relatively quickly. That's a good opportunity to take a drink while I'm just waiting. I want to briefly check, is the bot in chat? It is, lovely. Just keeping an eye on things. The only command I know off the top of my head. There might be others that can do. There are others that can do, but I've turned most of them off. In case anyone watching the VOD thinks I'm just greedy capitalist man now, I can assure you I'm not expecting anyone to actually come and just give me money.
In what may be the hottest year in history, scientists have recorded...
Thing. There we go. Cutscene from the start. And that should be us ready to go. Let me turn the game capture on. Yeah, that's all good. If I tab out, audio stops playing. Perhaps you can fix that quickly. Gameplay? No. Well, guess that's that then. We're not allowed that. Ah, hello here. Good to see you. Just messing around the settings very briefly. Now we'll jump into game. So basically, since you haven't seen this before, it's XCOM, but legally distinct from XCOM. Fairly sure some of the people who made a few of the original XCOMs worked in this as well. So you do have at least some experience behind it. I've seen you've been playing for a while, so I'm assuming you were checking out the new update and such. Although I think that was just an update to the main branch, wasn't it? Anyway, what else was I doing last time in this? Yeah, I was worried because there's no real way to get food. What we're going to want then is, rather than bionic technology, we want to be figuring out how to trade with people. That sounds a bit useful. I'm still trying to beat it in vanilla without any mods. And it's a tough thing to do. But good luck with that. Is that guy low in health? Yes, he is. That guy's low in health. I'll need to let him heal up then for a short while. Ah, we have a new ground vehicle. Perfect. Let's send that to the first one. I could just kill them and take their stuff. Basically, in this game there are three factions, I'll show you in here. You have these disciples of Anu. They're trying to adapt to this fancy genetic mutating disease that's come around. They're just trying to embrace it, try and get control over some of it. These guys, New Jericho, they're just determined to stick to the old ways and everything. They don't want anything to change, they want everything to go back to how it was exactly. I don't really like these guys. And then Snidrian, they're odd, I'll be honest. they want to build a kind of utopia where there's just a democracy where everyone who lives there gets an equal say. They've also got a fancy tech though. Oh yeah, that's a classic Noita for you. I'm awfully close though to actually getting the points for channel. Just need to get 5 more followers I think, and then some more in the way of average views, and that'll be me actually sorted out. How do I send my vehicle out though? There's something I need to figure out. Yeah, like currently I'm around 1.2, I think maybe slightly higher, might be 1.4 or something average views. I need to get up to 3. Once I'm up at 3 average viewers and 50 followers, I will be sorted. So as soon as I get to 50 followers, I'm just going to ask some friends to come sit and chat for a while. Don't even need to be doing anything. But yeah, that'll be nice. I've got a guy in there. Can transfer him to Manticore. Can also transfer some people to the Scarab. Yeah, I'll just send them a picture or a gif of is it Scorpion from Mortal Kombat? That'll do it. I'm sure they'll get the message. Yeah, you spend 2 hours being slow and careful on Noita, then you get a powerful wand, and that's just all the caution thrown to the wind. I understand you. It's not a fun time when that happens. And I'm currently just getting some stuff built up. My new guy, he's supposed to be using like an assault rifle, so I think this one I need to make. Yeah, you outfit everyone. They don't even come with a starting weapon half the time if you get them off the basic recruits list here. They all have their own individual perks which other people won't have. I'll show you some of them here. This guy, he could have a sniper rifle. He's also my frontline guy with a giant cannon, so maybe not. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could call it Dominator. You'd be wrong in doing so, but you could. Yeah, let's train this guy in assault. We want him to be able to return fire. So yeah, basically once you get a person to level 4, they get a subclass, or secondary class. So this guy is now a heavy and assault operative. I could give him a sniper rifle if I really wanted. And it does get a tad much to figure out at times, I'll be honest. It's my first playthrough, I don't actually know what's happening. Like this guy, they're sniper and the heavy. So they are not sniper, assault and heavy. So these are the assault abilities. They can also get anything from in here, from the heavies. And they have the unique ability of being cautious. Do a bit less damage. But if I get this, they will be more accurate, which you will see why that matters as soon as we get into combat. It's something I might even try and pick up now. I'll be completely honest. I'll hold off for now. I'll hold off. This is a sniper who's also part assault, so they can move a bit quicker. If they get shot at, they'll shoot back. And they could be a strongman, or woman in this person's case. Fairly certain that's a woman anyway. Don't know many men called Irina. But yeah, I'll do better if I actually try and show you something. So how do I pick a vehicle to send out? I've got a vehicle at base. I can only pick from aircraft. Your name is Arena. Ah, that's terrible to hear that I might have insulted you just there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by it, but I'm sure you deserve to be insulted in some capacity, so it's all good. Everything balances out. Now how on earth do I get this, like, vehicle out? I don't know what to do. I've got a second base. Doesn't really help. I'm confused. How on earth do I send out my little car I made? Am I not allowed to? Do I spend that long building a car for nothing? Like, it takes 2 days and 4 hours to build a car. I know how driving works, but it's not wanting to be selected. What if I run it for a second? No, that didn't do anything. Aircraft owned. How did I not do aircraft? You know what? I'm just gonna tab out and give it a Google. Let's see. You can tell I'm experienced in this. I've got no idea what's going on for the most part. What do I even type? Ground vehicles, let's see. They are mechanical, which means they're immune to status effects. Good to know that they aren't going to end up getting poisoned. Now, how does this help me? I don't know. But you've got the boss in the chat, posting the Discord link. That's good to know that's still working. Doesn't say how you send it out. I give up. I'll figure it out some other time. I'll need to give that a proper look into later on. One thing I will quickly try is... Okay, the vehicle's now in the plane. Okay. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Why is the vehicle inside of a plane? You know what? Sure. Let's just load up a team, we'll send them off. Seems I need to make another plane. Let's... Yeah, that's a bit too expensive, I guess we're not getting that anytime soon. Well, let's go get a battle done. That's a proper quest thing, so let's go somewhere else first. Let's look over here. And it's an event. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and pronounce that. The something of Arena has been processing the information recently gathered by the Haven Scouts. It offers to share some of it with us in exchange for parts for the hauled machines she is tasked with maintaining. Give her some tech, that's fine. She uploads the data to our system. Lovely. We've got more sites discovered up there which we can go explore. Let's go here.
Research complete.
Oh, I've finished the research. And we actually get information on these guys. If you want to pause and read it, go ahead. I can't be bothered personally. It's a bit much.
The disciples of Anu were a mystery. Where others saw devastation, they saw hope. Where others saw the end of the world, they saw a new beginning. Their leader called herself the Exalted, and she claimed to believe in humanity. She preached that the human soul was perfect, that the root of our problems was our insufficient evolution. The Pandora virus was a threat, but it was also an opportunity to change ourselves, to become better humans, to mutate. We knew that humanity needed to adapt. There was no other way to survive. The disciples offered a solution, but what was their end game? There was something beyond their hierarchies and their rituals. The Exalted had a secret.
Secretly just are really into Japanese culture, let's say. That's why they're wanting all the tentacles to themselves.
Construction complete.
We should have known. They've also met a new haven. That's good to know. Ah, the last sacrament. Our operatives have set down outside a large abandoned building. It appears to have been a temple or church of some kind. Inside there are dead bodies, still sitting in chairs and on the floor. There's a decayed corpse at the front dressed in battered robes. Some sort of priest to these people. They search it. This is unpleasant work, and the place still smells of death. There is a sense of violation of our presence disrupting the peace of the dead. But look at the loot. That's what matters. Let's have a look in here. Ah, we can trade now. I can buy food potentially. That'll be nice. That's another place we can go hide. Where do you want to go? Like people over there. Let's give ourselves some fighting. Let's get a cute little car. Look at him. Let's go. I'm sure the car will be good at fighting. I mean, you've got to be careful. All those cars on the road, like, secretly, they just want to murder some aliens. Not even aliens, these things are called the Pandorans. They're like fancy crabs from what I understand. Imagine being murdered by a crab. That's a bit mean, isn't it? What do we ever do to them other than eat them and such? I'm just gonna spout utter nonsense while this loads. Don't pay me any mind. Yeah, crabs are, from what I understand, scavengers. Anything that'll die without much of a fight, they're gonna try and eat. It's also worrying to know that starfish are the same. Like, starfish just, like, crowd over dead things at the bottom of the ocean and eat them. But anyway, into battle we go. Don't know how you fit a car in this plane, but we've got one. Alright, so we're just gonna go rescue some men. Or women. And or children. We don't know. We also don't actually know where they are. Quite a large map though. Let's send the vehicle scouting, I'm sure that's what's intended. We'll just plough through everything, I will assure you of that. Oh, it's spotted a man. Look at that. The map, you say, doesn't seem that big. It's surprisingly large. It's going to take you maybe 10 turns if you just want to run across it while getting into cover. It's assuming you aren't going to be shooting at anything. Anyway, send the sniper up front, as you do. We all know that's where a sniper belongs. And this guy is surprisingly slow. I forgot to expect everyone else into a small amount of movement. I'd say keep the vehicle moving forward. It is going to provide supporting fire at some point. Are these just bandits I'm gonna go rescue? It seems so. I'll be honest, they seem to be doing alright for themselves. There's things fighting in there, I'm assuming that one there's a good guy. Hard to really know, they both have guns. I like how you can't hear where things are, you just don't know whether they're good or bad for you. It would seem that one there might be the human actually. Somewhat hard to say. That bandit heavy's getting nommed on though. Which typically, getting eaten is not good for your long-term health. That's to be said. Can't just call them aliens, they're actually crabs. But yeah, I'll show you the main reason accuracy matters. You see that circle? That's your aim. You can aim it manually. Everything within that outer circle, I can't really show you much, but the one which has all the shading in it, everything within that area, even including the one in the middle, all your shots will land in. The one in the middle, 50% of your shots will land in. Yeah, that's why it matters an awful lot to have good accuracy. Because at a distance, even the sniper rifle isn't the most accurate.
Missed by this much.
Like, I think I just missed that guy. Kinda like that, I guess, yeah.
Rolling out.
It's a weird one though. I don't quite know what you'd call it.
Eyes peeled.
Like if I go into free aim again, you'll see arm, it's got so many max hit points. Once I take off all those hit points, that's it completely disabled. If I take off the head, for instance, and disable that, it removes ability of double perception, whatever that might be. Take off, is it one of the arms? Is it torso? Yeah, torso has regeneration. Like, you can't call him ugly. Just because he's not human doesn't mean he's any less human than the rest of us.
The best they can do.
He still has feelings, maybe. Probably doesn't he? I mean, you are just telling the truth here, he is not the most handsome of chaps out there. Now, let's send the car barreling through everything. This is my favourite part. There we go. Just none of those things exist as cover now. That's what I've always wanted. Now the vehicle, I'm assuming, isn't going to heal up passively over time, it'll need to be repaired at a base. So for now, I'd rather keep it somewhat in the back, and just let this guy get murdered a little bit. As for this Takeshi man, heard he owns a castle somewhere. You can just run a bit further forward. I'll try and get him going around with the vehicle. Come on, Heavy, you can murder it. He hit it with one of those shots.
Catching my breath.
Takeshi's Castle's great. It's a bit dated at this point, but it is great. Yeah, you get some guys who are like that and just won't hit anything, even if they're next to it. Then you have other guys with a pistol who'll just shoot your guys with pinpoint accuracy. Okay, so this is one of the new ones. One of the new Pandorans who has absorbed a machine gun into their body. I mean, yeah, like, that's certainly something I'm willing to put up with. It's just, not everyone is. So I thought it might have been a good idea to warn you. Now, let me show you the fun part about this Scarab thing. I can't ram things, but if I wedge in here, it's got such a large, like, area it encompasses. I'm going to get 2 whole people on my team. And I just demolished a wall as well, so that's always nice. Let's get this guy too, sure. They don't need the cover, I'm sure. But yeah, I've got these guys now who I'm helping out. I mean, they weren't living here, I hope. If they were, I apologise profusely. This guy comes with a fancy weapon. I don't quite know what everything is. I don't own these soldiers though, they're only accepting orders. It's something you've got to keep in mind.
Acquiring target.
Now they seem to have a good shot here, wouldn't you say? But accuracy at this range still isn't great, which is why I care for accuracy just so much in my soldiers. Like, it's all good if you're able to survive, but if you can't hit anything, you won't survive for long. I mean, they did start here, that is a good point. But is it really their house if,
I'll try
like,
to get there in one piece.
there's aliens in it that aren't technically aliens but actually crabs? I don't quite know the specifics.
Got lucky.
Oh, and that guy returns fire. That is something I was not aware of, and this person's about dead thanks to it. Oh dear. Thankfully I've got a sniper rifle. And I stand a good chance at actually landing my shot here, so that should be good. Let's just shoot their head. There we go. Heads come clean off. Now, I'm supposed to rescue soldiers, I'm assuming. There's, like, there it is, the evac point. I now need to get over there. I mean, yeah, there was a good chance of it. I mean, if there wasn't a good chance, I would have been surprised. We've only got the one guy with a medkit, so... This guy's got 18 health and are currently bleeding out. Let's send the guy with a medkit around. I'm sure we could do with a hand.
Like the wind.
You may notice that I've currently not taken any damage or attacked at all with my own soldiers, only rammed into their house with my vehicle. Now, I don't know about you, but personally I'd call that some amazing tactics. I mean, no casualties yet whatsoever.
Moving in quick.
Except from the bandits, who... Are they really people when you get down to it? They are, but are they really?
Watch out, I'm moving in.
Like, I can just say it was an unavoidable cost to trying to help them. I'm sure that'll be an acceptable thing for me to say. Right, XCOM games are good. I'm wanting to get back into XCOM 2 at some point. It's just a case of I've never had enough time to invest in it. It takes so long. Also, what are floors like? There's a distinct lack of roof here. Give me a second. I'll show you a fun thing the vehicle can do. You ready for this? Just launch missiles. Now I might want to shoot it more so in this direction. Because I don't want to accidentally catch anyone collateral fire. Yeah, there he goes. And as everyone is aware, grenades damage everything. That's why they call them grenades. Doesn't make much sense what I just said, but sure. Let's heal this guy up before we bleed out. That's probably for the best. Look at them, they're no longer bleeding. Don't you just love it when you spray like some aerosol on yourself and that's you healed up to max? Not quite max, but... He's not dying anymore. Not in the immediate future.
Making haste.
Like, good life advice there, like one of those life hacks helps you speedrun it. If you have an open wound, spray some deodorant or some other kind of aerosol on it. That's all you need. That'll heal you right up. You have to make sure though that it does have a green colour somewhere on the container. Otherwise it's probably not some kind of healing thing. No, you don't huff it. That's not something I'm going to say on Twitch. I don't want to get banned just yet, not when I'm this close to getting channel points and back into Noita. I mean, you're not wrong, there was definitely some kind of implied context there. Bandit Sniper. Where do they go? I mean, we need to get over there, but we need some high ground so I can stand in a box. There we go. I do think I prefer this to XCOM in some ways though. Because in XCOM, if you're like 3 floors above someone, you're guaranteed to hit. That doesn't make sense with a shotgun. I don't understand why that was a thing they decided on. Like, imagine sending a sniper on top of a roof, and then they're just sitting there the whole time taking a few small shots, and someone with a shotgun comes in and just murders everyone else around them. Like, a shotgun should not be accurate under any circumstance. I mean, maybe not any circumstance. If you're right next to him, maybe it would make a lot more sense. Yeah, in this you have to actually aim properly. So it's a bit better in that capacity. One thing which it takes a bit of getting used to though, is when running into cover, the direction you're able to shoot is determined on like your surroundings and such. Like this guy, just here, as you just saw, can't see past this little wall. He isn't aware he can just look out around it. I'm not entirely sure why that was a game decision they made. But,
Repositioning.
oh well.
Prioritizing speed.
That seems to be fine enough. Thanks to how that works though, the whole cover system they've taken from XCOM, like you'll see you have the full shield for that wall, and half shield for this wall. It doesn't really make sense, because half cover can a lot of the time be better, because your guys crouch next to it. Like, you'll see that guy's standing right now. If I send... They're out of points. If I send the sniper then. Sniper, they're currently standing. Send them next to this crate. They now crouch down slightly. It can work out to actually be better because you actually get to shoot over the top of it as well. Like, they know how to stand up. Don't worry about that. Yeah, we just need to try and get everyone into the evac zone. Which I believe is a fairly simple task. I mean, if I do need it, I have missiles. Anyway, let's head over here, get some people evacuated. Probably evacuate the guys I'm trying to rescue first.
Repositioning. Prioritizing speed.
I mean, standing up when you're getting shot at's not great, but in a turn-based battle, like, imagine if that was a real thing. Like, that would be bizarre. But yeah, in a turn-based battle where you take turns to shoot at each other, surely you can just shoot up during, or stand up and look round the corner and such, on your turn. That's perfectly good. God, imagine turn-based battles in real life, that makes no sense. Ah, hello May, good to see you. We're playing more of this game today, because I'm wanting to put more time into it, because I do enjoy the game. And I'll just nuke this guy, I guess. Not quite nukes, but when you're getting missiles shot directly at you, I don't think there's much of a difference. I mean, does it matter whether you're in like 10 pieces or 1,000? I don't think so.
Making haste.
I mean, I guess if they're trying to save you it does. That's all.
Moving in quick.
I'll be just a second. Alright, that's me luck. Let's try and get everyone evacuated then. That's what we need to do for now. Should be able to get everyone out either next turn or the turn after. Ah, that is a shame. I mean, if it is all that bad for you, don't feel like you have to stick around if you're not even able to watch it. I do appreciate you showing up though, at the very least. Let's see, did I just evacuate my car? Yes, I do.
Let's do this.
This game's bizarre. I still don't understand how you fit that car in your plane. You could argue you carry it below, but no, that's not correct either. Because you can only have so many soldiers on with it. It takes up 3 capacities, so it's actively like inside the plane. Alright, I'll see you in a bit of enemy. I'll still be streaming for a while, so don't you worry. There we go, some XP and such. Now, we get another loading screen, just what I want. I love the loading screens, like, sometimes they're very quick, sometimes they're not. Anyway, I have rescued some soldiers. I don't like how they're called items though. somewhat dehumanises them. But still, I've got more people. There's not enough space in the aircraft. We have a heavy. Send the heavy to... guess the normal hideout. Assault can go to the normal hideout. The sniper, you'll never guess what, can go to the normal hideout. Am I going to stream tomorrow? I'm not going to be doing a stream tomorrow. I will be doing one on Friday though, which will be this again. Saturday's the next Domina stream if you're wanting to come watch that. And that's me rescued some people, which is nice. And my people aren't all that tired yet, so we can afford to go to a few more unexplored sites, have a look around.
Construction complete.
Ah, we have an event. Lovely. Our operatives have sat down beside a ruined highway. There's hundreds of burned out cars and trucks lying all over the place. Nature is busy reclaiming the concrete and tarmac. It looks like people were trying to live here for a while. We should look around. There might be some stuff left over that we can use. Game seems fun, you don't know what everything does. It's somewhat hard to explain. You're going to learn a lot more through looking. If there's something you want me to explain in particular though, I will happily explain it. You'll just need to let me know. I'll search the area. Our operatives have discovered a small cache of resources in a makeshift shelter between two trucks. Lovely. If you're sure. I'm more than happy to explain things though if you ever want me to. Let's have a look in here. Oh, there's a haven under attack. Down there. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go there in a second. Let's finish exploring this. Our operatives have set down on a bridge in the middle of nowhere. Looks like a group of people tried to start up a haven here, building out from underneath the bridge. Construction has been left unfinished. Either these people were killed, or they decided to move on. Yeah, I'll see you around for now. I mean, I'll be streaming for a while if you want to pop back in. If not, that's fine enough. I'm still happy that you've shown up at the very least. There's not much left, but something is better than nothing. Yeah, we need to go rescue this. Now, I've not got the best group of people for rescuing. Let's give this a shot. So, there's not too much in the way of enemies attacking. There's only 4 Pandorans, so this shouldn't be too bad. But let's go to the rescue. It's good to know you're not taking anything from those burritos. Like, they don't deserve to not be eaten. I haven't had a burrito in ages. I should really have some more sometime. Yeah, that's fair enough. Does it actively say on the packaging, don't eat all 3? So that's a very peculiar thing if it said that. Ah, alright. So we need to keep civilians alive. Ah, don't heat them up. Sorry. That would make more sense. Now, somewhere in this area, there are enemies. Where? I don't know yet. However, you will see up here, there's like a zone of some kind. If you send someone up there, they'll gain some will points, which are basically things that let them do special abilities. For now though, I'm going to send one person to get into the vehicle. Now, a lot of civilians up there, and you've also got an alien lad. Can't quite murder him all on one, but let's give it a shot. I mean, it doesn't look to be doing good. Everything's been disabled. He's got 80 bleeding. I don't think he'll survive, I'll be honest with you. Now, there's a distinct lack of roads in this area, so maybe driving a car isn't the best idea. But since when have I done good ideas? Should probably send a sniper around somewhere. I'll do some exploring with this lady first. See if we can spot some aliens over the other side. I'd imagine they're all going to be attacking from around this corner though. It is worth checking though. We have not found an enemy, we found a special man. Look at this. Disciple of Anu. That's a different faction from what I was expecting. In fact, no, this is Disciple of Anu's place. I was thinking this is Snidrian for a second. Never mind. That's exactly what I was thinking I'd come across. They're melee people, which is peculiar. But we'll need to see how this goes.
Let's go!
Now that thing's just going to bleed horribly to death. It's taking 80 bleed damage. It had maybe 20 health left. Oh, someone spotted an enemy. I don't know quite what enemy they've spotted. But yeah, that thing's just bled horribly to death. Then all the blood disappeared from the ground. We've got some excellent cleaning. Just cleaning it in this area, don't we? And oh no, that berserker is not having a fun time. Oh no. Got one of the fancy guys in there who can spit poison. Alright. I have a feeling that civilian is going to die. I'll be honest with you. I also thought there'd be less aliens than this. I've killed one and there's another 4 still. I swear the screen said there'd be 4 at the start. But yeah, I may have deployed my people around the wrong side of everything. Sniper, get in. We're gonna move you. I don't know how moving people actually works in this. You have to spend an action getting out. I don't know. But vehicle, have a quick move. No, using missiles in there is not a good idea. Could take out that guy though. I should try and get my person to exit. It takes 2 action points, that's not worthwhile. Keep my sniper in. But this guy, I need to actually be doing some fighting. As for this vehicle, just rain some missiles down that guy. He's not near anyone else. I do love just blowing up some aliens. Now, there's a chance I could hit the guy behind him, which isn't great. I might want to manoeuvre into a different position for firing on it. I could just get closer. That might be something that would work. Line of sight's not great around here though. Try going here. I'll get someone else under our control.
Finger on the trigger.
Yes, looks like a better angle. We don't get to hit his head. We can disable an arm. Shooting the shield's not worthwhile. Yeah, I'll fire at that. I'd say that's worth it. There we go. Managed to murder a man. Not quite a man, it's an alien. But you know what I mean. Now this guy, next attack will deal an extra shred damage. Is interesting. What he's going to do is go in and murder some people. Imagine the shield guy's less of an issue. So I'll send him here. And I guess just attack him. It says it's going to kill him. Let's see. Yeah, that was correct. It did in fact kill him. If I send him here, you can also just help out that civilian. So civilians are now allowed to just run away as soon as I come up to them. Send that guy in. Send him to stand maybe behind that guy. He'll worry about being flanked despite them not really having weapons. This civilian can also just run outside. They don't need to be in here for now. The sniper is still inside the vehicle, so I'll get her out despite barely moving. It's not worth doing all of that. Oh well.
I'll be right there.
It's worth testing out the vehicle at least. Let's see what's the enemy going to do. Do they try and do melee? No, they try and poison things. That guy might die. That doesn't matter, he's not a civilian. Also, poison damage looks like it might avoid armor, which should make sense. Yeah, we've got one dead man. That doesn't matter. I could send a civilian in to loot him, perhaps. Oh yeah, send a civilian in to loot him, I'm sure that'll work fine. Ah, boo. We can't loot the corpse just yet. Let's actually send in one of our people. Send in this guy, he can do some looting. Just loot it off a freshly dead body. We didn't have anything exciting. A bit disappointed about that. I'll take it regardless. Whoa. And yeah, let's just murder this thing. There you go, just a whack over the head. Not a single civilian dead, only one of their soldiers, but they don't matter in the grand scheme of things. As if they need to be able to fight back. Soldier lives matter, just not in the game. And because we helped out, we now... Oh, it's asked you to pour disciples. Oh, I have to do like a proper quest. Ah, lovely. Alright. Yeah, if we get the pew, then the shoe. So there's a nest there we'll need to take out. I think if we're doing that, taking in a car might be a bad idea. I'll try trading though. Let's see. They want the blue, which I can't really afford to give up right now. That's a shame. But let's go take some people back. The guy who was almost dead should now be almost alive, if not actually doing completely fine. Ah yeah, he's doing fine. Transfer, transfer, transfer. Why are all things complaining? Ah, it's because they've got fancy weapons I don't actually know about yet. He still has some ammo for his weapon. That's fine. I just want to refill it. Yeah, I'll just refill it. I'm not allowed to just put it in, apparently. Well, I'll get him to reload next mission. Then of this woman, they've still got some ammo. Yeah, this person's complaining because I don't know about that weapon at all yet. That's alright, I've given them a different one too. Let's see. She could go in instead of... Sophia. Don't care too much about Sophia. There we go. Yeah, these guys are both wanting to sabotage these other guys. I need to go down there for the disciples. First, let's go defeat a Pandoran nest. I've done this once before, and it seemed to be relatively fine. So I'm hoping we won't lose this time. Basically, the only objective is find and eliminate these things. If I don't eliminate them within a single turn, then sadly they'll be waking up all the other enemies. Who will, at the time of entering at least, be eggs. I mean, you can of course shoot an egg. Why couldn't you? Just don't get how a car fits in that, that's tiny. Like for a car at least, you couldn't fit it in. Get it. So, we need to go around exploring this whole map. It's quite the large place. As we go around it, I'll fill in the blanks of what's what. We've even got one of the things we need to destroy right there, so we need to be careful of that. We don't want to get too close until we're sure we can destroy it. So it might be an idea to try and stay back slightly. Got plenty of people to go and attack though, so that's fine. That man's a heavy, they're not the most useful. Don't know how close I'm allowed to get.
Let's do this.
Probably not any closer than this.
Finger on the trigger.
Pre-aim. Yeah, I can get a shot in on him, fine enough. There we go. Alien has been shot. I don't like how I've spawned right next to one of these. It's not very helpful. I think spawning next to objective would be a good thing, but I can't actually approach it. Arena Verve Sniper. With Omar, he's a heavy. You can go here and do an Overwatch.
I'll keep both eyes open.
As for this man, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'd have to shoot my own guy in the back. Go here, that could work. Enemy spotted, it's an egg, that's fine. I may be thinking, oh, you need 3 action points to use a sniper rifle. But if I do this, using 3 of the will points I've got, I can now do it for only 2 actions. Which is lovely.
Acquiring target.
Better not have just missed. Christ almighty, a sniper's useless. How did she miss? I know I aimed it manually, but still, how on earth do you miss a shot like that? Like, does it go through, like, his torso? Is that like a gap there beneath his head? It might be, you know. Yeah, I think it went directly through that gap. Lovely. Let's just wonder about this guy then.
Is that really the best they can do?
And this guy is mostly useless for now. I'll just send him scouting.
I'm on the move.
If we could take out an egg, I'd imagine.
Rolling out.
I'll leave him here for a second. That should be everyone. Assuming this melee guy will run up and get caught in Overwatch, yes. Very good.
Hostile eliminated permanently.
Now I need to send everyone in here at once, pretty much. Then just shoot this thing as much as I possibly can. Yeah, that thing's now been alerted to my presence. Let's try and murder it.
Hostile injured but alive. For now.
I could hit it from here. Yeah, that's worthwhile. 2 times from this position. Never mind, I need to reload. Get another one. Probably be using some of the ammo that I actually have available.
Eyes peeled.
Like this guy. It looks like the same weapon, for at least the projectiles, but sadly not the same ammo. safe.
Rolling out.
Let's send that guy to do some scouting. We need to reload before our next shot, so guess move everyone in that direction. I'd imagine it'll be around here, maybe around here I need to go. So let's try and move everyone up in this area.
Let's do this.
I'm not sure how well this game does
Let's
this
do
stream, but I'm enjoying myself, that's what matters. So we're going to keep getting it. Now let's see. Anyone come and find me? Because here, there's something over there. I believe. Let's send that dual class guy, Omar, forward. Didn't find anything too much.
There.
A little bit farther. Okay, we've got an enemy in there. Let's take a step back for now. Don't have enough action points in these guys to actually get a proper shot in. So I'll just overwatch in there for now. Right, other people can go investigate over here. Found an egg. That seems to be out it in that direction. Let's try and catch everyone back up to get into at least some kind of decent positions. Apparently from here I can get a shot. It's not lying, I can.
Enemy hit.
There we go. That might be him dead. Yeah, he's going to bleed to death. Lovely. The sniper's come in useful. It's unusual.
I'm on the move.
A bit further in with this lady.
Rolling out.
Found a few more eggs about the place. That seems to be about it for now in this area. This person I'll need to send them to back up the heavies. And yeah, Omar's safe to just move forward.
Operative on the move.
Enemy bled out, and no one else apparently moved. Send this guy in front. Haven't come across anything. Takeshi can go here, then you shoot the egg. Yeah, that's a guaranteed kill. Lovely.
Perfect shot.
Might be worth sending someone over there. Do think it's more likely to be over here though. Much larger area. Send the sniper up to front lines though.
Repositioning. Prioritizing speed.
Send them too far forward just yet.
Watch out! I'm moving in.
Everyone else should be fine enough to just move as far as I can. In fact, no, keep Omar somewhat nearer the back. Don't want him right in the front lines, not when there's no one able to back him up. New enemies have appeared in there. A nuisance of an enemy, one of those gunners, the new ones. How much damage are they doing a shot of this? 110. How much health? 100. Okay, let's use her special ability again. Get us a shot in.
Acquiring target.
Should be a kill. Yeah, there we go. One more dead alien. Yeah, send it heavy up front. This guy I don't care so much about.
Tango spotted.
They found the thing we need to destroy. Lovely. For now then, take a single step further forward and stay there. Just get everyone to gather up over in this entrance best we can. Can't quite get a shot from here. Shame.
Rolling out.
Also means that thing won't spot me, hopefully. It spotted me. Lovely. That's not what I wanted. In the slightest.
Crunch time.
Let's see if I can disable it in some capacity. Nope. Can we shoot that egg then? Because we need to destroy some eggs now. No, I don't trust myself to do that. Re-emit this. Get some shots in. If we can destroy this thing, that's all that matters. Just send everyone to rush it. Some more eggs in here. 3 aim. There we go.
Hostile injured but
Not
alive.
quite dead.
For now.
That is a shame. I'll do an Overwatch fair just to be safe. Takeshi, I'd like you to Overwatch in there.
You're not getting past
The
me.
sniper protects us. Yeah, there's a lot of things out and about now. That one's latched onto, man. I didn't think we'd actually get the ability to immediately do things.
I'm on the move.
I think I moved them slightly too far. Annoying.
Rolling out.
The lakes have destroyed this
Finger on the trigger.
nest.
Take
Get a
that.
single hit more than that. Can we get someone into position to do that? Don't think we can, you know. Wes, can I just bash that off his face? I can, I've got my guy back. Doesn't come with any points though. Alright, playing the defensive for now. You can finish this in a second.
Ready to engage. I'll be right there.
Stand next to it. Bash it. Bash it again, I guess. I'd like to say run forward. I will keep them slightly back though. If I run up, can I just bash this? Potentially could. I don't have enough action points for it, but that might be something worth considering in the future. Send
Making
these
haste.
two around in this direction. That should be good.
Let's rock.
Yeah, we get this murdered now. I will check though, can we just melee it? Can. There we go. Seems there are only two of them, which is lucky. And even within enemy lines, if you finish the objective, you immediately get to expedition. Well, it's one more nest destroyed. Still can't replenish everything here. Be nice if we could, but we can't. Can reverse engineer some things. Nothing actually important. Let's try and reverse engineer this. Get ourselves a new kind of gun we can make. Yeah, I think I might call a stream there actually. I might wrap it up sooner than I meant to. I don't believe there's anyone watching it. If there is, let me know. I could continue going for a while. But yeah, I'm not the most in the mood to do this today. If there's no one watching, I probably won't bother continuing for now. Yeah, no one's saying anything, so that'll be it. Just quickly save the game. That was a load, don't want to be loading a game. Saved. And yeah, that'll be it. I'll do more of this on the Friday. I'll do a proper stream then, as per usual. But yeah, for now, that's it. Hope if you're watching VOD that you enjoy your evening or day or whatever it may be for you, and I'll see you some other time hopefully. But bye for now.